First, can I just get your reaction to the news Patrick Vieira has left Crystal Palace?
It's always sad news when this type of things happen. Very good manager, very good person as well. Last season he made a huge impact in that football club, in my opinion. And there's always all the sympathy with him, but in football this type of things happen almost always the results speaks louder than other things, but just sympathy with him and say again that he's a very good manager.
What do you do when you leave a club? Do you go on a holiday straight away, pack your bags, just go away? What would you advise him to do, or jump straight back into a job?
Firstly, he doesn't need my advice. This is the first thing. He knows clear what we should do, depending the moment, depending how long you are there. It's always not a good thing, a good feeling, but for sure he's going to react in the best way, and soon we are going to see him again.
On to Fulham now. Is Willian back for the weekend and other teams?
Yes, he will be. He's going to be available. TC is going to be available as well, and João is coming back from the two games ban. And apart from this situation, Shane Dave is getting better. Will not be ready to be involved in the squad list, but he's already outside on the pitch doing some work with Bruno, and you still have Kebano.
How much do you think you missed João? If you missed him a lot, does that concern you in a way, or does it just show what a great player he is?
I said after the match, I understand everything what we said to the people that analyzed the match, all that situations, how we have missed him in some moments, but I prefer to look the game in a different way. And I said that after the match, straight away, that it will be the easiest way for me to analyze the match to you, saying that okay, we missed João, we missed William, they are the key players for us on situations, but I prefer to go in a different way and to analyze what we did, the players that were on the pitch, what we should have done in a different way, and this is my job. Of course, I have to repeat, and we know our reality as a football club as well. Of course, if you have all our players ready and in very good conditions, in a good form as well, of course we are stronger as a team. That is clear, I think, not just ourselves, because for some reason João and William, they have been key players for us so far. But analysing the game, I prefer to go in a different direction. But of course they are important for us.
You've got a very tough quarter-final this weekend, but it looks open, the FA Cup this year. You're in a good position in the league, so is this the ultimate priority for you?
Now is the priority because it's the next game. I think we have been really serious in this competition from the beginning of the season, even if I have changed some players during the matches as well. This will be slightly different because not middle week of game, we played last Sunday, you are going to play again on Sunday, normal week to prepare the game. Something different from the others that we played middle of the week or with games, Premier League games in the middle. This will be a different one. But we have been serious, and we are going to keep playing with high ambition and aiming high in this competition, because it's a really important one for us. Okay, the draw make us to go to play away from home against a very, very good side, but we have our ambition. We want to play semi-finals, and we have to do our best. And more than that, we have to improve from the last two games.
I know you had a disappointing result last Sunday, but if I told you in the summer you're going to be mid-table, just above mid-table, FA Cup quarter-final, you'd have taken that, wouldn't you?
No, definitely. We are going to do that, and this is one of the things that the players they have to think about. Of course, I'm reminding them every single time where we are at now. So many good things that we have been doing so far, and it's not because two results that we are going to change. We cannot change, and we cannot lose our confidence, believe in ourselves, all these things. And we have to improve from the last ones, but of course we have to be pleased. The situation right now, already in March, be where we are in the position, in the table, playing quarters final of the FA Cup, is being really good for us. But we as an ambition group, we want more, we want to improve from the recent performance as well, and it's up to us to do it, as per our fans as well. The last game at home was a strange one from us. I know that we play against the top side, the team that is doing really, really well, but well for ourselves, and our fault as well was a really flat game. The crowd flat as well. Everything was too flat for a Premier League game. The intensity that we should play.
You're ultra ambitious, aren't you? I can hear it in your voice. Like it's not enough mid-table for you. And like I was reading the newspapers all week this week. Everyone's talking about you again. Like I know people asked you last week, but Tottenham potentially they might look at you if Antonio Conte leaves. Do you listen to that much? And do you give yourself a pat on the back because people are talking about you like this?
No. I respect everyone that make comments and speaks and all the situations. Sometimes they say good things about you when the results are not good. They are going to say the opposite probably. But okay, it's part of the game. It's part of the business, and you have to understand that. I not something that. Sometimes, arrive on myself and I have to be aware of the things, but something that is important for me during the week to be honest, full respect with them. And then for me, it's like players as well. It's just rumors for us. I'm really pleased and I'm really happy in this football club with the project. As I said to you before, we have the ambition to do better. We have the ambition to make the players keep growing and to react in a different way for some things. We have to make this club keep growing as well, and that's it. It's a project that I'm really pleased and I'm really happy to be, and of course I'm looking forward for the next game.
And that's all you want, isn't it? Just progression. If the club progress, you'll be happy.
No, it's my job really, and I have done every time in clubs that I have been working so far. Is always my ambition really, and myself. And my players, they know as well how I'm ambition. I'm looking forward every time to improve. And if I win a game, I'm thinking the next one straight away because it's not a moment for me to enjoy. I want the players and the fans to enjoy, but I want to look straight away to the next one. But I have to be realistic as well with our season. Really pleased with the season and sure that the room's still big for us to improve. Everything what's happened around really doesn't have influence on myself and my players and this football club.
Well, it's been great so far.
Thank you very much. Hi.
Hello. How different is your starting 11 likely to be on Sunday to a team you would choose to play in the league at Man United?
The difference between the game we play against them?
No, I'm just wondering your team selection. How different is it likely to be for a cup game against Manchester United to a league game?
Oh, okay. It is a good question, but as I said before, this week is slightly different. We don't have we play last Sunday. You are going to play Sunday again. 8 days to prepare the game. You don't have middle week game as well. Different competition, that is true, but it's slightly different from the others. We play against Leeds in the middle of the week. Against Sunderland, of course, was on a Saturday, but after we have the replay as well. This game will be slightly different. I'm not saying that I will not make changes or we have to wait for the match day, but of course is something different, and we want to approach the game with the best 11 we can. Of course, squad is, as you know, is short in terms of numbers with the injuries that we have recently and some players out. Like João, of course, last game is clear for us. We had two goalkeepers on the bench. We had some young kids from the under-21 on the bench as well. It's not a normal thing for a Premier League club, I have to say. Of course, the numbers now they are going to be slightly different probably. Probably I will have more chances to do something different in terms of the 11. Let's see what will be my decisions. We have another session tomorrow, and after I'm going to decide. But for sure, it will be a strong side on the pitch.
Do you remember how you felt when the draw was made and you knew you were going to have to play away against Manchester United?
No, of course, but I prefer to look in a different way. Of course, you can have a little bit different draw. It's part. You have there eight teams there. One of the things that I would like to happen and didn't happen was to play at home at Cottage. It's something that, if you ask me that moment, it will be really important for us. But okay, didn't happen in this way. But if you want really to reach semi-finals, if you want really to be there playing at Wembley, all these situations, you cannot expect always that draw that you like to happen. Sometimes these type of things happen. For us to be there, you have to play against Man United. We'll be away from home. Okay, they have this advantage, play at home with their fans behind. But okay, we have to go with ambition, respecting them, know what is going to happen in the game. But if you want to be there at Wembley, we have to play at our best level, and that's to be at Old Trafford.
they've already been to Wembley this season. They've already won a cup this season. You know what you're up against. You know how tough a task.
Yes, will be. We have a good example to see, to analyze our game against them at home. Clear that night we were the best team on the pitch, but at the end they got the 3 points. They are a really tough team to play against. It's something that if you are in some moments thinking that you are controlling the game and you have the game under control, in one moment they can punish you, even if they are not in that top level, because they have players in the attack line that they have this capacity in an open play. And when the game is a little bit more broken, they are really, really tough. Rashford I think is the best example that you can talk. The good connection between him and Bruno when the game is a little bit more open, they are really strong as well. Okay, and after they have all the quality around the pitch as well. It will be a tough one for us, but it's what it is, and we respect them. But the main thing for us is to see improvements from the last 2 games, and it's something that we have to really be focused on.
The Manchester United manager knows Andreas Pereira very well. He says it was the right move for him to leave Manchester United. I wonder, as a player, if he feels he has something to prove on Sunday.
Oh, Andreas has to prove for me.
If he has to prove something.
No. Yeah, but I answer to you. He has to prove for me that he's in the best he can to play the next game. If he's going to start, he has to prove for me that he's ready to play the next game. And he has to prove during the week for me and for his teammates and for the Fulham fans that he's ready to play and to help the team. About Man United, it was a journey. It was really good for him as a young kid, grow in that football club, come to be a senior player in that football club, all that situation. But now finish that journey. He's in a different journey, and he has to prove for ourselves, from himself first of all, and for ourselves, what he's capable to do, and for our fans.
Finally, for me, if you beat Manchester United, you must think that you have the possibility of winning the FA Cup. I just wonder what that would mean to you as a manager for a club that has never won the FA Cup.
If, but I don't like to talk about the if. We have to prove on the pitch that we are capable to do it. If you ask me if I believe, 100% sure I believe that you are able. I'm not saying that we are dreaming for that. I think I believe that we are capable to do it if you are at our best level. Full respect with Man United, I can say no problem. Humble enough to say that they are the favourites for the game, playing home. All the situations, they already won the Carabao Cup situation. But if you ask me if I believe that you are capable to do it, 100% sure. If it will happen or not, you have to wait for the end of the match.